Mr. Chairman and Ranking Member Sanders, before I start, I want to make some quick clarifications, since it sounds like some of my Republican colleagues are confused and may have actually been at the wrong hearing. If anyone was here to mark up a bill that cuts taxes for the middle class, this was the wrong room. If anybody was here to mark up a bill that actually creates jobs and invests in our workforce and doesn't just pay lip service to it, this was not the right place. If anyone was here because they care about the deficit and the debt and want to vote for a bill that reduces it, wrong room. I'm not sure where they should have been, but I can tell you it wasn't here, and it certainly wasn't this bill. But if anybody was looking for a markup of a bill that raises taxes on the middle class, hands another massive tax cut to the richest Americans, and increases health care premiums for millions of patients, makes a backdoor attempt to drill for oil in one of our planet's most pristine regions, and blasts a hole in our deficit that puts Medicare and Medicaid and Social Security in grave danger, you were in the right place. Chairman Enzi, I know I shouldn't be shocked anymore, but I have to admit I am. I have sat next to so many Republicans over the years who have told me with straight faces they care passionately about the deficit and the debt, who have sat here in this room and gone to the Senate floor with charts and graphs, big arrows pointing to the sky about how much the deficit will increase under Democratic proposals to invest in the middle class, presenting this as not just a budget issue, but a moral issue. It's about our children and grandchildren, they said. It's about the future of the country, they insist. Well, where are all those deficit hawks now? Where are those charts and graphs? I'd like to see them now today. Where is the moral outrage? Where is the concern now for our children and our grandchildren and the fiscal health of this nation? When Democrats wanted to increase investments in education and health care in the middle class and tax cuts, deficit hawks were front and center leading the opposition.
Good job, Mr.
But now that Republican leaders are trying to jam through this massive tax cut for the rich, which every analysis has shown would blast an historic hole in our deficit, the silence so far is deafening. So once again, I shouldn't be shocked anymore, but I really am. This issue should be bipartisan. There's absolutely no reason Republican leaders have jammed through this partisan bill. There's no reason this had to be such a massive giveaway to the rich. There's no reason, absolutely no reason, this has to include a health care provision that would lead to 13 million more people without insurance, showing up in emergency rooms, and increasing premiums for everyone else. There is no reason for this because Democrats have made it very clear. If Republicans want to work with us to cut taxes for the middle class, we stand ready to get to work. If they want to work with us to actually deliver on the promises President Trump made on the campaign trail to put workers and middle class first, we will be there. It's not too late. This is a bad bill. Now, it's not if you're a millionaire or billionaire, then it's pretty good. But for workers and patients and the middle class and those who go to work every day just trying to join the middle class, it's awful. If you truly care about the deficit and the debt, this is a disaster. And there are Republicans on this committee who have the power to stand up, do the right thing, and go to work in a bipartisan way on a bill they can be truly proud of. I know it isn't easy to buck leadership of your own party, but I am really hopeful that this can happen, and I will tell you we're all ready to go to work if they can. Thank you.